Well, hello again. I had decided it had been way too long since I had been in the woods hanging between trees. So an opportunity presented itself kind of this afternoon, and something had canceled for the weekend. And I said, well, let's go back. So I'm headed to Merchants just down the road from the house, and I've got just an overnight planned. It's 71 here today. It had a little rain this morning, and it's supposed to get down into low 50s tonight, so it's gonna be a really nice night, I hope. And I'm just gonna go back to the primitive sites. I think I learned that it was 3 miles or so back there. My top quilt's rated for 30 degrees, so it'd be interesting to see how well, when it's mid 50s, low 50s, I can sleep with something that's rated for 30 degrees. I've spent my water on a 30-degree bag, and that's going to have a very wide temperature range. So we'll see how that does. Go in and get checked in, and I'll see you on the trail. If you haven't noticed, the beard was getting a little scraggly. I couldn't get it shaped up like I wanted to, so I just decided to forego it. I just got interested in doing a little hiking and doing this like in maybe November, early November. So I went November, December, went a couple times in January, maybe one time in February. So we're just into March, and it's 72 degrees, I want to say. And I have been about 3/4 of a mile, and I have broken to a flop sweat. So hats off to the people who go out, especially on like the PCT, the Continental Divide Trail, CDT, and march through the desert in 100 degrees. That's my hats off to you. All right, I made it back sometime around 4, I think. It took me a couple of hours to get back here. Just walking slowly and enjoying the woods, and I stopped at every little bench I came to, and I sat down and I just listened to the woods, and then when I got here, I got busy collecting firewood, forgot to do any recording. But again, I'm on site 4. I got me a fire going on and a little hammock set up over there. I've got it pitched in just half. I took one half off the top of the ridgeline and then folded the other side under. Not calling for any rain tonight. It's only supposed to be in the mid 50s, so I'm gonna try. It's supposed to have a full moon. We got a little cloud cover, so I don't know if I'll get any benefit from that. But hopefully, if the cloud cover breaks and the full moon's out, I can lay here and look at the sky without that tarp. I got my winter tarp. It's my newest one. I'm kind of wanting to use it, but it's so big, it covers too much, really, for for any kind of sight and being able to see the sky. So I've got it pitched like that, hoping I can have a view of the stars. So I got me let's see if I can get it in there. I got me some water bowl. I got Mountain House lasagna meat sauce. I've heard it's really good. I've seen a lot of people say it was really good, so I caught it on sale at Walmart. I guess they were clearing out some of the old stock, which that's a new one, but they still sold it to me for the same price as some of the older bags. I think it's like $4. So I bought a bunch of them that day. So I'm stocked up on that. So I'm gonna eat, sit here and watch the fire, and maybe go to bed early. I'll talk to you later. And temperature dropped about, I'd say 64, 65. The fire's about out. The cloud cover lifted for a while, saw some stars, but no moon yet. So maybe it'll come out sometime tonight. And I'm gonna get in the hammock here. Maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos and go to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 7:15. I woke up to the sun being up, and woke up about 2:15 to use the restroom, and the moon was out full. Stars were out full force. I laid here. I'll turn the camera around in a second. You can see the view I have in my hammock, but I laid here and just looked at the stars and drifted off to sleep. So that was pretty nice. Since it's the first time I've slept with my little half-pitch tarp here. It's the first time I've ever been able to do that. Oh, that was really nice. It did get down to the low 50s, and when I went to bed last night, this my quilt was down at my feet. Well, not long after it got dark, I was reaching for it because it get up here and make me some coffee. I got a Mountain House skillet. Oh yeah, Mountain House breakfast skillet for breakfast. Get everything packed up and head out. Here's a little tip that I don't know if I've seen it anywhere, but I'm not going to take credit for it because I know that somebody else has probably done it. But I always had trouble figuring out how much water actually to put in like a Mountain House, or to call for a cup of water. You don't have a measuring cup. So what I did at home, this is the bottle I use all the time. I put a cup of water in and I made a line. 2 cups, I made a line. 3 cups, I made a line. So it kind of gives you if it calls for 2.5 or 1.5, I don't have the half cup increments, but you can kind of guess between those. Since my cooking pot does not have any graduations on it, and nothing that had any, so this is, like I said, I can't take credit for it because I'm sure somebody else has done it, but if it helps somebody, then there you go. This is why we do it. This is why I do it. Alone with the sounds of nature. Man, it's beautiful out here today. Well, I took my time packing up this morning. I had breakfast around 10 o'clock. I was out for my coffee and everything else. Waited for the fire to die. And poured what water I had on it. I'm headed out. Like I said, this thing is a little bit over 3 miles out of here. An hour or so. Back in the truck. Back to reality. Well, I made it back to my truck. Another trip is in the books. It's 12:04 and 65 degrees. And it was a beautiful, beautiful walk out. Until next time, if you got any comments, leave them below. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know why you didn't like it. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next trip.